Hey there, and welcome to episode 9 of Jazzy-Bytes, the video game channel where we talk about all things video game related, with me, Jazz. So today is a bit of a special episode. I had a request from my good friend JC from his boy M, who's asked me to look into Persona 5. I wanted to take it a little bit further. I'm looking into various games within the Shin Megami Tensei series. Now, I don't profess to be an expert on these games. I've enjoyed what I've played with them so far. Hopefully I'll do them justice. They're a set of JRPGs, predominantly based around a group of high school students who kind of have like supernatural encounters and end up saving the world type of thing. The idea behind it being called Persona is that they can summon these creatures, a bit like a Final Fantasy, but these creatures are based on elements of their psyche and their own personas. So, I hope you enjoy. Roll intro. Revelations Persona is the first entry in the series. It was released in Japan and North America for the PlayStation in 1996 and was later ported to the PlayStation Portable, which is the version that you're seeing here. It's set in the town of Makajo and follows a group of high school students from St. Hermelen High who are forced to confront an outbreak of demons within their hometown. This was followed by Persona 2 Innocent Sin, the second entry in the series, which was released in Japan for the PlayStation in 1999. Again, it was ported over to the PlayStation Portable. It's set in the coastal city of Samaru, and the story follows Tetsuya Suo, a student from Seven Sisters High, as he confronts phenomena generated by reality-altering rumours. This was followed by Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. The story follows Maya Amano, a supporting character from the previous game, as she confronts a similar rumour-created threat along with Tetsuya. That's where the numeration of the series gets a little bit confusing. This was then followed by Persona 3, the fourth entry in the main series. It was developed and released for the PlayStation 2 and later released as Persona 3 Portable. It features a few enhancements. Well, the second version featured a few enhancements such as female playable character and the ability to control all characters in battle. The story takes place in the town of Owatadai, following a group of students who fight monsters that appear during a time known as the Dark Hour. I've not played this one very much, although I do remember watching an anime for it, and it was absolutely fantastic, well worth checking out if you haven't got 100 plus hours to spend on the game. Persona 4 was released on the PlayStation 2 in 2008, and then later re-released as Persona 4 Golden on the PlayStation Vita, and it featured extra content, etc. This one I can talk about with a little bit more conviction. I'm a couple of hours into this game. It's got a really good social system where you kind of go into class by day, interacting with students, doing other activities, and then fighting within this realm within the TV set at night. It takes place in the rural town of Anaba, where a group of students investigate a series of killings related to a realm known as the Midnight Channel, that, as I said, you access via the TV. This brings me nicely on to Persona 5. So I'm going to level with you now. I've not actually played Persona 5, but now is as good a time as any, as the review has been made by special request. So here we go. To be fair, it's one of those games that I bought when it came out, but it's just been sat on my shelf ever since. Right, so we've got Cryware. It's always a good sign. Yep. Atlus, who have predominantly made most of the Shin Megami Tensei games. And so far, so good. The 20th anniversary of the Persona series. Don't really know what I'm expecting from this one. Hoping it's going to be good. It's the anticipation of playing a new game. I'm impressed by the visuals so far. Loving the kind of the red and black. It's very stylish, to be fair. Yeah, nice kind of urban style. Loving the graffiti. Oh, there's a train. Trains are always good in games. And I only from the marketing, but I believe that's the character Joker. Not the DC Joker that we've all come to know and love. Usual kind of Persona 5 or Persona weirdness going on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm impressed by the title sequence. Must admit. Right, let's press any button and let's see what happens. Hit new game. Let us start the game. Just a reminder, this story is a work of fiction. I almost feel like I'm signing a contract playing this game. I actually am. Seems to be setting the stage nicely. Come on, come on, come on. It's the anticipation of playing a new game. We've all been there. Gamers will know how I feel at this point. Setting things up nicely. Right, let's see what the presumably anime kind of style intro is going to be like. Nice bright colours, I'm guessing a kind of a Neo Tokyo kind of setting. I'm not a gambler, but that's a nice looking casino. Makes me want to go in and lose all my money. Don't believe it. House always wins. If this was an anime, I would watch the hell out of it. It might be at this point, let me know. I don't profess to be an expert on the Persona games, as I've said previously. Yeah, they're kind of kicking the heck out of the fat jokers in this. I'm pretty impressed so far, I won't lie, but I'm kind of itching for the gameplay to start. I want to know how the game feels to play. Hopefully just another kind of short load sequence. Okay, here we go. Alright. Go through the little dialogue boxes. Wow, it's really quite bright and pretty, you got to admit. Nice use of neon lighting and all sorts. Yeah, the character moves really nice and fluidly. It's just one button, running around, one button to jump so far. How do I get off of here? Well, there's obviously no radar to speak of, no arrows, etc. Here we go. There's your prompt. We're kind of moving in a bit of a linear fashion so far. I don't know if this is going to be the style of the whole game or not. Yeah, nice seamless transition to the kind of the FMV, the cutscene or whatever you want to call it. Right, here we go. Hopefully the game's going to start proper. Oh, where am I going? Oh, that'll do. Loving the way the camera's moving here. It's a fixed camera, but you know it moves as you move. Nice. That's again fluid movement. Another cutscene. More Persona weirdness. Yeah, I'm getting sucked into this. I can see myself playing this for hours on end. Okay, hopefully this is gearing up. See what the combat gameplay is like. Oh, that is cool. Oh, hey, and that is a cool monster, especially for the first one. Nice seamless transition to the battle screen. Right, let's see what we're doing. Like any good JRPG, we've got our menu selection. That's basic attack. Oh, bit of close combat and pop the gun at the same time. I don't know why I hit guard there. I've never pretended to be the greatest game player in the world. I want to see what the personas are like. Like I said, these kind of like the summons of the game. Yeah, that's a nice little power attack. Yeah, I'm getting sucked into this. I'm getting sucked into this. This could possibly take up a big old chunk of my life. Come on. Let's get you down and out. Bit of an OP attack there, but I'm just testing the game, seeing what it's like. Hmm. I'm sure the game's not similar, but it just puts me in mind of Killer 7 back on the PS2, just with the graphics and, quite frankly, the linear movement so far. Yep, first impressions, absolutely awesome in every department. I can see myself getting really lost in this game. And finally, I'm just going to very quickly talk about the Persona games on DS, the ones that I own, which, to be fair, I've not really played either. They are Persona Devil Survivor and Devil Survivor 2. All I can say so far is they look good. So I hope you enjoyed that short whistle-stop tour into the world of Persona, part of the Shin Megami Tensei series. So guys, take care of each other. I'm going to be putting together something a little bit extra special for episode 10. Stay tuned. Thanks for all your support so far. Peace out. Right, so end credit scene. Guess the only end credit thing that I've got to say here is I really need to have a better understanding of these games before I review them. See ya.